Top of the top, top of the top. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Getting in the Green with Purple Rangers. I'm your host with the most, just Duro. Got my green hoodie legend over there. Corey, what's good with you, baby?
Hey man, big day yesterday, so
Yeah,
feeling good.
you swept the board with that Detroit, man. You swept the board. I didn't believe you. I wasn't a believer in Detroit. It's a good day for me, though. The plays were pretty larger than normal for me. Right? So we're talking about a couple of units per play. Not too bad. Not too bad. 2-1. Not too bad, man. 4 games on yesterday. Really large slate today. We're just gonna get right into it, man. A lot of games. We're gonna just storm right through this. Try to find this money, man. About last night. Yeah, first game, man. If you know, you know, bro. Memphis is just that team.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're just that team, bro. It don't matter when you take them. Well, I mean, you could just bet them blindly, full game. Bet them very blindly first half. They beat Indy 135-102. Brooklyn, here they come. They need to take Philly's hashtag. Here they come. They beat Orlando 150-108, but it's Orlando. So that's, you expect that. Detroit, here they come. Here they come. Detroit, man. I don't have any faith in them just yet, but I think that right now they're 10-0 the last 10 on their spreads now because of that game. They beat Miami, or they lose to Miami, excuse me, but they beat them in the spread. They lose 98-105, and then Phoenix getting it done. We was on that. We didn't care
That
about
one
that.
was easy, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we didn't care about that damn spread.
No, Phoenix is the real deal, man.
Yeah, man.
They're getting disrespected with these lines.
They're getting beyond disrespected, dog. Beyond disrespected. They beat Nolans in Nolans with CJ McCollum, right?
That's
131.
crazy. I listen to a bunch of shows, and everyone's like, "Oh man, I can't touch it. CJ's playing." What? They're 1-3 since Ingram left. Their win was against Houston. CJ McCollum's not the reason they were playing good 2 weeks ago. It was Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, bro. I don't get
it.
I don't get
yesterday was pretty easy, man. None of those games were competitive.
Yeah.
Not great for watching basketball, but as far as betting, I mean, you're sitting there with not sweating anything. So
yeah, easy money, bro. Easy money. Easy money there. Yeah, Phoenix gets it done. They smacked the entire spit out of New Orleans, 131-115. They were, they were a quick, probably sell team, but that lasted all of like 2 games.
Yeah.
That lasted all like 2 games, man. So those were the games on last night. Just pretty much blowouts, except for the Miami-Detroit game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Competitive. Miami had to claw back in that game. They were losing for a quick second, But the claw back, they got it done. And on to the next. So here we are, man. Wednesday, the 16th of March. 12 games on the slate, man. First game we have on the books right now, Atlanta at Charlotte. Right now, this line is Charlotte -2. It did get down to -1.5. Total on this game is 238.5. I'm telling you right now, I have no play on this game. I don't understand why Atlanta would be the dog here. Maybe for the just simple fact that John Collins is out. I don't know. So you're losing some height there. I don't know this one. You still got Clint Capella, right? You got a pretty much healthy Atlanta team who's pretty deep. And they're dogs here. I don't get it. I don't understand. I didn't make a move on this game. I'm probably going to move on Atlanta. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I haven't made a move here yet either, but I mean, Atlanta just smacked the shit out of them a little while ago. I don't see anything changing here.
Yeah,
Charlotte's
yeah.
not playing good basketball. They're beating bad teams. They're losing to good teams.
Hmm.
I mean, you can say the same for Atlanta. They haven't really beaten good teams as of late, but the way Trae Young's shooting right now, man, you're not going to beat that team. Charlotte doesn't play enough defense to slow him down either. So if Trae gets cooking, man, they're in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I haven't made a play. I'm leaning Atlanta pretty heavy. Just want to wait for some final injury reports, but
Hmm.
I think Trae has no problem with this. Yeah, I'm not impressed with Charlotte right now. So uh, we'll see. Maybe there's something I'm missing here with the line, but yeah, I think Atlanta should definitely be the favorite here.
Yeah, yeah. I like Atlanta in this one. All right, man. Next game is Philly at Cleveland. Right now, this line is at Cleveland +4, so they're home dogs. Opened at +3, which was kind of amazing to me too. How the line was so short. They've already played. They've already played. This team's played quite a few times, right? They've played twice. This is the third time this year. Philly's got them both times. Philly's got them both times right now. Cleveland's sitting on some injuries, right? You still got Jared Allen who's out. Philly has no injuries to report as of right now, right? And you're giving me 4 points. You're giving me 4 points. They've had a break. So it's not like they're on a back-to-back here, right? Philadelphia doesn't play until the 18th. Um, Cleveland doesn't play to the 18th, so they've had equal rest and they have the same amount of time to their next game. I like Philly here. Philly's already mopped them up twice, right? And they just played on the 4th of March and got them. So you're giving me 4 points here. I don't know why. Maybe it's a little bit of recency bias. Cleveland did beat the Clippers, but they were losing a few games, right? Maybe they've gotten it together right now. I like Philly here, haven't made a move here as well. Who do you like?
Yeah, I jumped on Philly last night. I got 2 units on them already. Cleveland's not playing good basketball.
Yeah.
They escaped that Clipper game with Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, and Robert Covington sitting for the Clippers.
All out. Right.
They got it done in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, their last win was against that Toronto team the day they shot like 2 for fucking 50 from the 3-point line. They beat them. But this Cleveland team's not good without Jared Allen. They're falling. I think they fall into the play-in spot tonight. So I think Philly's got to be pissed off. They blew that game in Denver. And they're jarring for position right now in the East, man. And it's a big deal. Second, third place in the East. It's not about the first round matchup. It's about getting home court on those other teams up there later on. So I think Philly rolls here, man. I do think Garland has a monster game against Harden, just because Harden doesn't play any defense. But also, I mean, if Embiid gets Mobley in any kind of foul trouble, man, Cleveland's gonna be in real trouble here. So yeah, I'm going Philly. I'm loading up on them. I think they dominate this one.
Yeah, I'm on it too. Those are embarrassing losses with Brooklyn and Philly, or Brooklyn and Denver.
Denver, yeah.
So this is an easy one that you should be able to pick up. Embiid should feast, right? No Jared Allen. Cleveland does have length with Markkanen, Love, and Mobley. Took Mobley putting up a career high or season high just to get over on that overtime win.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on Philly here, big time. I'm going to look at the numbers just to see there is no injuries to report, but I do like Philly. All right, man. Next game on the slate is Denver at Washington. Line opened up at 5.5. It is now at 6. Total on this game is 228.5. I'm telling you right now, man, this looks like another Denver spot. It looks like another Denver spot. You've got pretty much a healthy Wizard squad, right? And then you've got pretty much the same people out for Denver, right? So if you want to call them healthy, this is kind of a healthy Denver squad, if you will. Porter Jr. is soon to return. Jamal Murray is kind of getting closer to there, may be ready for the playoffs, but this is just a Joker feast again. This is just a Joker feast again. So I do like Denver here. I'll probably get to the Denver first half on this. If you look at the point disparities in the first half, Denver does score a lot of points in the first half against a team like Washington, right? Surprisingly, they've been a little faster as well. So they've been playing a little more up tempo. Once again, you're talking about equal rest for Denver and Washington. Equal rest, equal time until they play again, right? So this is a game that I think Denver can get in, smack the entire shit out of Washington, and get it done. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I think Denver. I am waiting for that first half line.
Mhm.
Not that I don't think they get it done full game, but I just don't think it's worth the risk. Just take the first half. They're going to get it done early.
Mhm.
Um, they just assigned Jamal Murray to the G League, I believe. So you got to feel like, you know, everybody's feeling good in that locker room right now. They're getting their
Right.
pieces back.
Right.
Big win against Philly. Little momentum here. I think they smack Washington. I want to see who plays for Washington too. I know they've had some rest, but I could see Porzingis being questionable here
Yeah.
later in the
Yeah.
day. So either way, I mean, with or without him, I think Denver. But I think Denver first half is the look here if you want to be safe.
Yeah. I like it. All right, man. Next game on the books is Dallas at Brooklyn. Corey, this line kind of confused me. I know we're talking about a back to back, right? And I know we're now back at home, so you don't have Kyrie. I just really like the ball that Brooklyn's been playing lately. It's like they're playing with a little bit more swagger, right? I don't know why. I don't know why. The type of ball that Brooklyn plays really doesn't play into the favor of Dallas, if you ask me. They've already played December. Brooklyn got them 102 to 99. And Brooklyn here's the home dog. Maybe it's because of the travel. I don't know. Brooklyn isn't too far from Orlando, right? But I mean, it is still traveling ball. It is a back-to-back travel where you're going back home. Um, you don't have any injuries on Brooklyn's end. You're just not going to have Kyrie here. And when you have the same people out, I think for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is a huge loss as far as a glue guy, you know. But you still don't have Hardaway, who's been out. He's out for the season. He was your defensive anchor there to a certain degree. You've got Brunson still. You've got some set pieces that will play. But man, I'm telling you, something about this game is fishy to me. And if you're going to give me Brooklyn, who just coasted through yesterday's game, if you ask me, I think this is an upset. I really do. So I do like Brooklyn here. I do like them first half as well because Brooklyn's another squad who's like top 3 in the league in first half scoring. So if you're going to take them, maybe take them money line early. More numbers I'm going to look at here, but I do like Brooklyn first half. Who do you like?
I think Dallas smacks the shit out of Brooklyn tonight. I don't even think this one's close. Looking Brooklyn's last home game, that was not a good game. They beat the Knicks by 3, and it took Durant dropping 50 plus. No Kyrie. Seth Curry might not play here. We'll see what his ankle injury looks like. I think they sit him.
Mhm.
I don't even is Durant going to drop 53 on Dallas? He could. But Dallas is a legit team here. Brooklyn's not beating legit teams when they're at home. Their last wins are against like New Orleans, the Knicks. They're not beating anybody for real. No Kyrie. I mean, I just don't see it happening, man. I don't think they've got the firepower. Dallas plays good defense. They're going to do their best to hold on to Durant. I know you can't guard that guy, but also they're not playing any defense either. So I think Luka and these boys get rolling. So I got Dallas. Just crushing them tonight.
Interesting. We'll see, man. Just something's fishy about this game. Something is fishy to me about this game because Dallas being that good and you come in at a +1.5, it's just weird to me. Weird to me. All right, man. Next game on the books. Portland, G League Portland at the Knickerbockers. Line on this right now was opened up at 10. It's now -11.5 New York Knicks, man. I don't know if I just step on this because New York has been playing some damn good ball lately. And we know what we have in Portland. We know what we have in Portland. I don't see any upsets anytime soon, right? But injuries, same thing for the Knicks. Pretty much everyone's out who's going to be out. So they're kind of healthy, if you want to call them that. And then everybody is out for Portland. You're playing with a G League roster here. Point, period, dot blank. You're just playing with a terrible roster. And without Anthony Simons, who was just, it was just, news broke that he was going to be out for a couple of weeks here. Whatever it was, hurt. So I'm telling you now, man, I don't know if you just start blindly just fading Portland here. I don't know. The Knicks have lost the last two against Brooklyn and Memphis, but it's Brooklyn and Memphis, right? But they did beat Dallas, Sacramento, and the Clippers handedly. So they had lost 3, won 3. I don't know if this is a get-right game, right? I think it would be, to be honest with you. But it's something that do I want to get involved with? Not too sure. Not too sure here. I would think you would just take the full game because ultimately the Knicks are going to just come out on top on this. But 11.5 points is pretty steep. But I still like them. I'm not going to lie. I still like the Knicks here. This could be a Knicks trifecta. It really could. Who do you like?
I think the Knicks win this game, but Josh Hart's been shooting lights out the last 2 games, and they've been real competitive when he's shooting like that. Watford, some of these guys are starting to catch their rhythm there in Portland. They're not going to beat this Knicks squad, but I do think they could keep it competitive enough. So I'm gonna fade this game completely. But yeah, I mean, I thought Portland would get smacked their last 2 games. They come out, they only lose by 9 at Atlanta. They beat Washington by 9. Josh Hart drops 44 and 31. He's just lighting it up from the 3-point line right now. The Knicks are playing good, but they're just inconsistent, man. You don't know what Knicks team you're going to see on any night.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett, Randall, these guys should feast tonight, but
they should.
I got no problem if they win this thing by 30. I'm not going to feel bad about not being on it. So
yeah.
I mean, I just don't trust the Knicks enough to bet on them. They should win this game. Maybe, I mean, if you are going to try and cap this, I mean, I'd have to look at the Knicks first half, but maybe cut that thing down a little bit, see if they get on them early. But yeah, for me, I'm staying away from this game, but Knicks should roll, man.
They should. They really should, man. All right, next game on the books is Phoenix at Houston. Phoenix off a back-to-back. Man, I do not care. I do not care here. Line right now is at 11.5. That opened up at, I want to say that was opened up at 11 or 10 as well. The line movement on that, 11. So it has gone up a hook. It has gone up a hook. Total on this game right now is 235.5. Phoenix doing a little bit of traveling here, right? Houston's not too far. I don't know if you're going to get some people who sit down here. I'm not sure at all. I don't know if Campaign doesn't play as much. That guy's kind of injury prone to a certain degree. They're minor injuries, but he always tweaks something here. I don't know about this game. I'm not afraid of this number, but this is a game that I probably won't play. Just based off the back-to-back. But it is surprising how Brooklyn's off their back-to-back. They're not getting the love without Kyrie. Phoenix is off a back-to-back here, and it's a large number as well. But it is Houston. No Eric Gordon, no Schroeder. So, it's one of these things here to where is there going to be a late scratch with Houston? Don't know. They didn't play yesterday, but this is one of these things to where I probably don't want to get involved in. Phoenix doesn't play until the 18th, and neither does Houston. Houston's had a large break here, right? As far as time, they haven't played since the 13th, right? Just looking at their body of work altogether right now, Houston is continuing to lose games. They beat the Lakers in overtime. Surprisingly beat Memphis, but they've lost. It's Houston. So this is another game that I probably won't get involved in, but I'm not afraid of the number. So I'll look at first half here. Maybe because the legs may just be a little tired and you can get a backdoor cover here possibly. I'll look at Phoenix first half. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I like Phoenix. I'm waiting for the injury report here, though, because I was looking at the standings. Phoenix kind of is in that position here to start picking and choosing their games to
Right.
play these guys.
Right. Right.
There's not going to be too much movement there on their end. So if they roll everybody out here, though, they're going to win this game by 30. So we just got to wait, see. Even if they sit people, you can't bet Houston. The bench for Phoenix could probably get this thing done by 12.
Right.
You
Right.
know, so I would wait. You're only going to lose maybe a hook if you wait. If anybody's ruled out, though, you're going to get a better line. So I'm going to sit back, but I do think Phoenix just is rolling, man. Phoenix with Devin Booker is a problem for these teams. So yeah, I mean, Campaign, Booker, Crowder, these guys are shooting lights out. Bridges is playing good ball, man. I'm on Phoenix here, but I definitely want to see that injury report. It wouldn't shock me if they sit, 2 or 3 of these guys here tonight. Just
yeah, or at least play some light minutes on them, right?
Yeah.
Next game, which I do not give a shit about, Lakers at Minnesota, right? This line opened up at 8 Minnesota. Now it's -9 Minnesota. Total on this game is 239.5. Corey, I don't give a shit about this game, dog.
Okay.
I do not give a shit about this game.
Well, I already bet Minnesota minus 8.5.
I was about to say, I know you did.
Oh, I'm waiting for the first half line. We're going to smack that with Minnesota. We're going to smack the over first half. I saw a report yesterday, like why is LeBron still playing 40 minutes and the rest of his team's already turned it in for the year?
Yeah.
And I agree, man. That guy's getting frustrated, but it's almost at this point, it's self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Your team's not good. I don't know why you're so upset. And if you don't know that your team's not good, then that kind of makes me question your IQ, man. Like
bro,
I'm confused, and I'm a big LeBron supporter. I was up until recently. But some of these GM decisions he makes, man, and then just the way he acts when they start to lose. I don't know what to say for the guy, man. You can't be celebrating personal accolades when you're getting smacked by 40. I'm on Minnesota, obviously. I'm betting them big. I'm betting them first half. I'm betting the over first half. I think Minnesota, they're rolling right now too, man. This isn't even just because they're playing the Lakers.
Yeah.
Minnesota's hot right now. They're shooting lights out.
Yeah.
They're scoring. I mean, I got to check, but I can't remember the last time they didn't hit a first half over.
I know.
And I don't think the Lakers defense is going to get in the way of that. So, yep, I'm on first half over, Minnesota first half, Minnesota full game.
Heavy lean on Minnesota first half. Heavy lean. If there's any play that I play on this, I'm telling you now, man. I'm telling you now. I mean, are they even able to make the play-in?
Who?
Lakers.
Yeah, they're still there.
That's the only reason why you got LeBron playing.
They're holding on. I mean, they're probably gonna have to play the Clippers for a play-in spot, which would be.
Lock Brethren says Minnesota team total over 123.5 over.
Yeah, they're gonna crush that. You can take the first half team total too.
Yeah, that's what I like. The first half. If I'm going to take a team total, to be the first half on this. It's probably going to be about 60 something, right? But they'll put up 70.
Yeah, the way they play ball, man, I like it. They either shoot the three or they're attacking the rim hard.
Yeah,
getting fouled. But I mean, they shoot a lot of threes, and the Lakers don't get out on the three very well. So
I had a theory though. What's up, Sam? Good morning to you, brother. My theory is watch the Lakers lose the games they're supposed to win and win the game they're supposed to lose. Man, this would be so funny if this was the upset of the night. It really would. I don't care though. Lean's there, right? But I probably won't get there if it's not playing Minnesota. All right, man. Next game on the slate is OKC at San Antonio. OKC at San Antonio. This line opened up at 13.5. It is now San Antonio 13.5, minus 13.5 against OKC. These are two shit teams. And this line is just amazingly high to me for a team who can come back, right? Now, maybe not having SGA come back here. I mean, pretty much everybody is out for OKC. This because San Antonio is such a high favorite here, I would look at San Antonio first quarter, right? OKC doesn't score in the first quarter. They're down there with Orlando, right? So the only way I would look here is maybe to cut this number in half, also San Antonio first half or something. But I'm probably not going to play this game at all. There isn't any smoke I want in this game with two shit teams and a line this high. I promise you. Looking at their last game they just played the 22nd of February, the 19th of January, and the 7th of November. Right? San Antonio got them both times. 106 to 114 in February, 118 and 96 in January. So maybe it's just one of those things. I mean, this line is fucking high. It's high. I don't want any smoke in this game. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't trust San Antonio enough to give that many points.
Yeah.
If SGA doesn't play here, though, I do think San Antonio gets this thing done. I'm hoping SGA plays. I think him and Murray are great player prop guys today if they get to play against each other. But if SGA sits, I got blowout risk here. But I'm staying away from this game. There's so many games tonight that I'm betting.
Yeah.
I got no reason to get on this one.
Yeah, there's no way I'm throwing anything at this, unless I see a clear advantage, and I don't here. All right, man. Next game on the slate, Chicago at Utah. Line opened up Utah -6. It is now Utah -5. Money coming in on shy. Total on this game is 225.5. This is another game, man, to where I feel Utah should win. Right? They should win this game. There was a stat that had come out about Chicago like being 0-16 or 0-17 against teams that are in the top 3 or so. Right now, Utah isn't there, right? But this is a game that I think Utah should be able to win. You've got Bog out. You got Daniel House out. They've been out. And then the same players have been out for Chicago. Is Caruso back?
Yeah.
Maybe that helps you there, right? Maybe that helps you there a little bit. Maybe that's why the number's gone down. I'm telling you right now, this is another game to where I think Utah should be able to win, but I have more faith in Chicago than Utah. So if I'm going to take a side here, I'm going to take the dog here and go with Chicago. Chicago's already gotten Utah 107-99. That was in October. Completely different dynamics of teams playing, right? Completely different here. But Chicago still needs wins. They still need wins, if you ask me, right? So this is a game I think they can get right on. They don't play until the 18th. Another team, both teams, same rest, same break, and then same amount of days until their next game. Utah lost to Milwaukee. They beat Sacramento. They lost to San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I don't know what to do here with that. At the same time, Chicago lost to Sacramento. So they had 1-2, lost about 5 in a row, and then lose to Sacramento. I don't know where to go here, but I think Chicago is the look. Who do you like?
I like Utah here, man. I don't know if I necessarily get to betting them, but I'll be using them in a parlay. Chicago's falling. They're falling fast, man. They're not good at this point in the season. Their style plays very well against bad teams, middle of the road teams. They don't play well against good teams. Donovan Mitchell's going to absolutely torch Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
Gobert is going to give Vuk problems. Yeah, I think Utah smacks them here. I don't know if I necessarily want to bet it because you do have two, good teams on the court. Anything can happen. DeRozan could get hot. Levine could get hot. He's probable tonight. He's probably going to play. But I think Utah's a better team. They're at home. Chicago's falling fast, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if Chicago's not careful here, they're going to end up in the play-in. And they were the number 1 seed there for a second.
They were.
Now you're looking at, you better stop this slide real fast because, Toronto, Brooklyn, these play-in teams are balling out right now. So you don't want to fall into that spot. But, yeah, I think Chicago – I think they get bounced first round here in the East, and I think they probably get smacked up here tonight.
Yeah. I think they can get it done. I mean, you just never know with the Jazz. But like you said, there's a lot of games on the slate, man. You got to pick your spots here.
Mhm.
I think these lines are kind of sharp for some reason. I think you're gonna find the books getting paid tonight if you're not smart, right? So you got to be smart with your bets. Next game, man, on the book, the beginning of the nightcap, Boston at Golden State. I am waiting for this game to start, bro. I think this is gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a great game. Right now, man. I mean, this line opened up at 4 yesterday. Bro, it was Boston +4. It is all the way down to Boston +2.5. Right? Total in this game is 220. Right now, it looks like you have Wiggins questionable. You have Gary Payton, who's been out, and Dre is back. Right?
Mhm.
Dre is back. So now you got your defense here. These are two defensive juggernauts of teams. If you maybe juggernauts is being used a little bit loosely, but they're playing great defense. 220 is a total. I'm telling you right now, man, I'm looking at the under in this game. I'm looking at the under in this game. I believe that you'll have a chess match going here, right? But ultimately, Golden State is going to still get it done. Now, you got to wait for the Wiggins news because you do need Wiggins in a game like this, right? You need a lot of ball movement. You need a lot of wing help, right? You need a lot of defense on the wing, right? I mean, you're going to probably have Wiggins on who? Brown, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have Dre that's going to be playing against big men. He's going to play against Horford, right? He's going to play against, I want to say, it's Williams, right? So I don't know. This is going to be a chess match here, but I do believe Golden State can get it done. I really do. And so I know a lot of the line is going towards Boston's favor, right? As if Boston's going to win this game. Lines are not always right. So I think ultimately in the long run, Golden State is going to get this done. They've beat Washington, they've beat Milwaukee, they've beat Denver, they've beat Cleveland. They're starting to win these games. They're starting to win these games, and I like that. As far as Boston, they was on a little tear for a minute, winning 5 straight, man, but they did come up against Dallas and lost 92-95. Close game, but they did lose. They did lose that game. So I am leaning toward Golden State here, but I really like the under this game. Who do you like?
I think Boston can get this one done, man. This is a game, though, I would never bet. You got two of the top defenses in the league
Mhm.
when they're healthy, but I will say
Mhm.
each team kind of has that cheat code player. It doesn't
Right.
matter. You can't guard Steph, and Jason Tatum to me is the closest thing we have to Durant
Mhm.
offensively in the
Mhm.
league. So I don't care what kind of defense you're playing. If that guy starts rolling, it won't matter. I think this is a good game, though. I think this game plays out like that Boston Dallas game.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, mid to high 90s here.
Mhm.
One team's just going to hit a couple shots down the stretch, but I think this game is you're going to see 20 lead changes. I think this game stays within about 6 points the whole game.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. I'm gonna pull up a chair. Maybe we'll crack some box wine and watch this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'm not betting it. I do think Boston can get it done.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think Golden State will sit anybody because they're trying to build that chemistry right now
Yeah, you do. You
with
need
Dre
it.
back. So I think everyone's playing here. But yeah, lean is Boston. Wouldn't bet this game. If you are going to look, yeah, I even the under scares me a little bit though, because if Steph and Tatum start going back and forth, this thing could get some points scored too. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna stay away from this game completely.
I'm with it, man. Next game on the slate here, Milwaukee at Sacramento. Right now, this line is Sacramento plus 8.5. So they're home dogs. Total on this game is 240. 240, dog. Absolutely amazing to me. Absolutely amazing to me here that line is that high. So it's no defense in all scoring here. No defense in all scoring. And at 8.5, you're talking about one team's going to be 120, the other one's going to be 111.5. This one's weird. This one's weird here. I'm not touching this game at all. I am not touching this game at all. I don't like it. Although I think Milwaukee will rout them. I really do. I really do. Now you got Domas playing for Sacramento, and the points in the first half is starting to go up, right? First half points is starting to go up. Right? You got a lot of people out for the Kings. Well, not out, but more questionable, that being Holiday and Lamb, right? And then you've got Bembry. That was interesting news. Out for the season, right?
Yeah, that's a big one too.
Yeah, that is a big one. I like DeAndre Bembry a lot. He's a good glue guy. Wigington is questionable as well. This just seems like a game that can get away from Sacramento, but I mean, it's just amazing that the total is so high on this game. It really is. It really is. So as of right now, Milwaukee, they've been on their tear. They lost to Golden State, but then got it back and won against Utah. I think they can get this done against Sacramento. Sacramento is still losing. You know, they beat Chicago, surprisingly, but they're still losing games. They were in their own losing spree while Milwaukee was on their winning spree. I'm kind of not afraid of this number. It's kind of weird that it's going down, but that doesn't mean that the lines are correct here. So if I had a side to play, I would look at Milwaukee Bucks first half here. They're also a great first half team. Who do you like, Corey?
Yeah, I bet Milwaukee -9 last night. I thought the line was going to go the other way, but either way, it doesn't matter to me. Milwaukee smacked Sacramento here. I think there's some recency bias because Sacramento just beat Chicago. But we just talked. Chicago's sliding, man. They're sliding fast. Milwaukee is not sliding. They're also that team that if you put Milwaukee in transition, they can't be stopped. There's not a team in the league that can stop Giannis in transition.
Not a team.
So the way Sacramento plays is not going to be conducive to this game. I know Fox went off, but Sabonis, for as good as Sabonis is, he's a beast. He's a dog on the boards. He doesn't have the lateral foot speed to stay in front of Giannis. Yeah. No. He's going to get torched here, man. Fox has a tough matchup. Holiday's a good defender. I got Milwaukee here. I got him all day. I got him with a blowout.
Okay.
I think Sacramento can win some games with this duo, but I don't think this is it. I think it's a matchup problem, and Milwaukee's rolling here, so I got Milwaukee. I took a -9 already.
Got you. I'm going to look at that first half number. Milwaukee's, man, they murder first halves, dog. They really do. So I'll look at that number. And the last game on the slate, man, Toronto at Los Angeles Clippers. That line right now is LA +2, which is weird to me, right? Total in this game is 217.5. Van Vliet is probable, maybe. This guy is actually questionable, right? That's the only thing that stopped me from jumping all on this Toronto game, right? Is the fact that Van Vliet is questionable and then Rocco is probable, right? And I think that is a huge addition if he comes back. I do like Toronto here. I'm not going to lie. I like them. I think this line is wrong. I really do. And you saw what Toronto just recently did with Phoenix. Toronto right now has beaten Phoenix and Denver. And you're going to give me a 1.5, 2 against the Clippers? Bro, I don't know if it's a trap game, right? I don't know if this is a game to where they're just thinking that people are going to blindly take Toronto here because the spread is so low, right? And the Clippers, on the other hand, lost to Cleveland. They beat Detroit, lost to Atlanta, beat Washington, right? Lost to Golden State and lost to the Knicks. I mean, they're up and down. I do like Toronto heavy here. I'm just wanting to see the injury reports on this, but that'll probably be a huge play for me here. Toronto -2 against a team who just beat Phoenix. Phoenix, a team that we've been talking about, is just deep, right? Toronto can't get it done. Who do you like here?
Yeah, Locke Bresner says Clippers coming home after a long road trip. Toronto's been sitting in LA after beating the Lakers. Yeah, I mean, I'm on Toronto here. I already bet them -1.5 last night.
Yeah.
Look, I like the Clippers. I'm a Clipper fan here right now, the way they're playing ball, but this isn't their game for them.
Yeah.
I know they're going to bring Jackson back. Rocco's going to be back. They're going to play Marcus Morris. They sat all those guys last game and still almost beat Cleveland. But Toronto also, I mean, if you look at the standings, a win tonight with the Cleveland loss gets them out of the play-in. There's no more motivation than that. So
Right.
I don't think there's any way they overlook this Clippers team. I think that, yeah, I'm with you, Locke. I think they roll. So
Yeah.
I like Toronto. -1.5 is, I mean, all you're saying is they're going to win the game at that point.
Right. I just played it.
Yeah, I'm on Toronto, and
I just played it. I literally just played it.
yeah,
Because they haven't gone anywhere. Raptors have not gone anywhere.
No, they had a little slow streak there when Van Fleet was out for a while. They just weren't shooting well, but they're playing good ball right now.
Yeah.
Also, they got the news that OG's doubtful for this game, but that's a huge upgrade from being ruled out immediately. So he's not going to play tonight. But the fact that he's trending in the right direction for them, yeah, I like Toronto. They've got to win this game. So I like these teams here down the stretch in these positions where it's must win. So I'm going Toronto -1.5 already, but the 2 or whatever it is now, I'd give it.
Yeah. I'm convinced. I mean, I like Toronto. These guys are they're well coached, right? Just a good team all around. As long as you got Scotty Barnes in there and Pissant Siakam, right? You've got some decent players. They've got the length. They've got Precious Achua who can show up. So yeah, I do. All right, man. Let's get into our leans for the day.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
I got a couple of them. Brooklyn first half, right? Denver first half when these numbers come out. I like Philly, man. I like Philly. These are regular leans. Philly full game -4. Light lean on Golden State at Boston on the under, right? And then I got a heavy lean on Milwaukee first half. Those are my leans. What do you have?
Let's see here. I've got a heavy lean on Dallas -1.5. I've got a lean on Utah -6. And that might be it for leans, man. I've just been stepping on everything.
I hear you. It's a lot of games, man. Like if you pick your spots, bro, you can get paid. If you pick your spots, you can definitely get paid. Official pick.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Looks like that's Sam's official pick. There.
Mavs. Hey, I like it, man.
Mavs,
I like it, Sam.
too.
I think they roll tonight.
That's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild. I like Brooklyn first half. I think that's going to be decent for me. I just want to look at the numbers, see when these numbers roll out. Official pick I've made already, bro. I stepped on it while we were talking. Toronto -1.5. That's my official pick for right now. Who do you have?
All right, I gotta open this up. I got a bunch. I got Philly -4, Milwaukee -9, Toronto -1.5. I got Minnesota -8.5. I got first half Denver -3.
Jesus.
I got first half Minnesota -5. We just getting warmed up, though. This is going to be a big day of betting.
Big day.
I'm still waiting on those overs to release for the first half.
Yeah.
Minnesota over first half will be on there. I don't think it's out yet. No, still not out. As far as it goes, though, man, yeah, I think throw some parlays together. But I just like the slate tonight, man. We're at that time of year where the teams that win are winning, man. They need to win. So
you're right about that,
man. We shall see.
You are right about that. Well, that is our show for today, man. It's a large slate. We was able to breeze through it. Not we were able to get under the hour mark here, but yeah, it was a lot of games, a lot of spots to choose. Make sure you choose wisely. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as we will be giving you picks, man. Corey, we're doing good this month still, aren't we? It's been a light month for me, but I know that we're rolling. Right, we still got that. You still got that chart, right? That you've got going.
Yep.
Yeah. So by the end of this month, we'll be able to put up those numbers. But if you're not following Corey and my work online, make sure you do, because every game we play, we post. We do post. And that is the show. All right. So we will get back at it tomorrow, man. And until next time, y'all be easy.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. Before we got a comment here. We got a comment. Oh, love the show, guys. Thank you. That's Locke. That's Locke. I like Locke now. Locke always comes through.
Appreciate the support, guys.
Thanks, man.